Wouldn't it be cool if everyone you emailed was able to give you a Google review? Well, that's the powerful trick I'm going to show you today. A powerful trick for getting your reviews in every single email that you send out. What's more is no one's using this and it gets great results. And the good thing about it is it will give your business natural reviews. And natural reviews is what Google's rewarding at the moment. Seriously, anyone can do this. And this can be added to your email signature without any coding. And I'm going to show you how you can add it, but also a few other things you can do with it too. So in this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can get that special email signature for free, how you can embed it in every single email that you send out. And then we're going to tweak the signature so you can get real reviews. And finally, for those that watch the whole of this video, I've got a couple of bonuses at the end that are going to help you get even more reviews and even greater exposure to your Google business profile. So let's jump straight in. So what you want to do is head over to trustindex.io, put a link down below if you want to just go straight there. You can create a free account. There's no credit card needed. So once you've then set up a free account, you can log in. Now all I'm going to do is connect my Google account, which I've already done here. Click on it. So you put in the business name you've got with Google, and it will then just locate it, and then you just then authorize that. So I've done that already. If I was to authorize Facebook, connect to Facebook, and it will find that. So if you've got reviews on Facebook, you can add that. And as you'll notice, it's not just about Google. So if you're a hotel, you might want to add Airbnb, or you may want to add booking.com, and so on. And you can see there's pretty much everything out there that's Google rates as well. And remember that reviews with Google is one thing, but actually Google also ranks you for locally based on other rankings as well. So like Airbnb, if you're a hotel. So, okay, so just working through this then, widget configurator. And this is something that I'll come on to a bit later, where you can actually add these on your website. So I'm not going to do that on this video, that'll be on the following video. So look out for that. But again, you can see all sorts of layouts, quite useful if you want to just add certain things to your website. And it looks great, and bear in mind it's dynamic as well. So the 95 there is, so if I do a search for my business name, you'll see I've got 95 reviews at the moment, and you'll notice that Trustpilot is picking this up straight away. But what we're after today is the email signatures. And just before we go on to that, just to mention, as again, these are very smart widgets you can add to your website as well, which again would be a different video. But let's go to email signatures. And on here, click add, and you can choose what type of email signature you want. If I was to go with one with, say, a logo or an image, which would look quite smart if I choose this, and then I can just fill out what name do I want. So I might want to put there Zanet Design, or it'd be your personal name. And you can just fill out the information. You can put your email address and so on. You can choose how far the font size goes, so I can really increase that if I want. But you can see how professional that looks on your emails. So once you've done that, you can then save it. And like I said, you don't need to know any code at all. All you need to do is just click this and copy it, copy that formatted text, and that's it. That is it. You're now ready to go. And you can now add that into your email. So how do you add it into your email? And also, how do you make it so that that link clicks through to actually giving you reviews? You go to here, you notice that this says get more reviews. So Google's wanting people to put reviews. Why? Because they're about to change the way they rank websites, which I mentioned earlier. If I click on this, it will give you the review link that you need. So we'll come back to that in a moment. So on here, you want to now go where it says footer URL. Footer should be clickable. Okay. Now you can choose what it clicks. Now they don't give the option to get reviews. What they do is they give you an option to review summary page, Google review page, trust index page, and so on. So if you do the trust index one, that will go through to your account here, which I wouldn't suggest. If you go for Google review page, which would be the most natural one to do, all that will do is when they click on it, like this, it just brings up your account and then the reviews. But it doesn't enable them to give a review. And that's where it's going to be slightly different. And that's why this is going to then be even more powerful. So let me show you how you do that. So back to here, we need to get the code first of all. So I'm going to save this. So we've got a link on there. You just need to make sure you've got a link, that's all. Click this or copy it here. Now, if you've got Yahoo or if you've got Outlook, whatever you're using, Hotmail, they're all pretty much the same these days. So the principle of this will be identical. You just need to find where your email signature is. You can just type into Google Outlook signature or Hotmail signature, and it'll give you a guide to where to find this. But if you're a Gmail user, which I am, then it's a case of just going to settings, see all settings. And then just down here, you've got this section called signature. I can click on my signature and then literally you just paste and there you go. It's as simple as that. And you notice it's there. And every email I send out now will have that on it. But this is the next trick that most people don't know about, is if you now click on this, you'll notice it says go to link, and it's going to take you through to just the area where you've got reviews. We're going to change that. We're going to delete that. And what we're then going to do is we're going to go to our account here. We're going to get this review. We're going to copy it. We're going to paste it. And we're going to go OK. And that's it. It's good to go. Just make sure you change it, save it. And so simply all I now do is I go compose, and there you go. My signature is now ready to go. And also, let's just see if this works. So let's send myself an email. There's a little trick as well. If you want to send yourself, if you put plus and then whatever it is you want in there, that will give you a way to send to yourself. And let's just put test. And I'll just put here test as well. So this is going to be sent to myself. There you go. So it's come through. If I click open, and that's what the customer will receive. So you get their email, and then they've got this information here. And you notice that this bit here is clickable. And now this is where the trick really comes in. Because if I click on that, it's now going to go to Google Maps, and it's going to enable them to put a rating. And it's as simple as that. And they can then put what they want. They can add photos. And that's far more powerful because now you're actually getting reviews coming through. But you might be saying, but why are reviews so important? Well, I recently covered the fact that Google's trying some different layouts at the moment. So you may be aware that Google's using reviews themselves to start ranking websites within the local 3-pack. So it's not always been about reviews up until now, but in 2023, it looks like local SEO may well change to being much more about reliable reviews. In fact, I put together a video recently that showed you why I think reviews are 10 times more important now in preparation for next year. So obviously you can watch that video, I'll put a link above in a moment. But something else you may have noticed in this video was when we were going through adding the email signature, there's also an option to add those reviews and embed them within your website. So when people visit your website, they've got testimonials, but they've got live testimonials or reviews from Google. Now that's going to have a really positive impact because not only are they seeing the very latest reviews of just a week or two ago, but also it'll give them opportunity to add their own review too. So if you haven't seen my popular video on how to embed reviews onto your website, then you've probably missed this video here. So you don't want to miss that. Head over to that one now and see how you can get reviews straight into your website. I'll see you there.